nationally recognized football program. We focus on hard work, developing character, and attention to details. We've built something special, and we've done it the right way. For most student athletes at Manatee, we're a part of the school system that works. I can't begin to understand that some people in our community would view our success with resentment and anger. That's probably why I was so slow to recognize it when the new superintendent and others in the district launched a full-scale attack on my position and reputation. I focused on trying to solve problems, and the school system actually is using that against me. I've been repeatedly investigated, hit with a gag order, told to resign or retire, and smeared with outright lies in the media. Last fall, I informed the principal of Manatee High School that I plan to step down as athletic director before the end of the 2014 school year. In mid-November, the district held a meeting of athletic directors to inform all of us that a new district policy would not allow ADs to remain dual roles as both AD and coach. Incidentally, there were only 3 of us. Paul Meckley made the comment he was retiring in April, so it didn't affect him. Sean Trent at Lakewood Ranch actually gave up the AD's job last week. And at that meeting, I announced to the group that I would be giving up my role as athletic director. Those close to me, including my varsity football assistants and others at Manatee High School, already knew about my desire to focus solely on football for 2014. A few weeks later, in December, District Superintendent Rick Mills requested that I resign as AD effective in January. Since I was planning to focus on football anyways, stepping down as AD was already part of my plan for the year. I sent my resignation letter to Manatee High School principal and local media on Friday, December 6th. Later that night, after 9 o'clock, I received a hand-delivered package at my home from a school district courier containing an administrative complaint against me related to the district's baseball investigation at Manatee High School. Prior to receipt of this package, I had no knowledge of the district's complaint against me. The results of the baseball investigation report or concerns about alleged wrongdoing involving me. The district purposely timed the delivery of the administrative complaint and investigative report, along with the release of these documents to the media, to make it appear to the community that I resigned as AD because of the findings in the report. The district's devious tactics worked well, as to this day I continue to read news articles that state or suggest that I resigned the AD as a result of a perceived baseball scandal, when that simply is not true. The district's findings and complaint, I would not have voluntarily resigned until after the baseball matter was resolved. The underhanded manner and deliberate timing of the district's delivery of the administrative complaint in an effort to deceive the community and smear me shows the type of leadership we have in the district today. The charges and accusations brought against me are without merit. After we're done here today, I will give the media a 31-page packet that includes a detailed report on the facts of the matter. The district's investigator reached conclusions in his report that are not supported by facts or testimony. His conclusions only serve to support a predetermined agenda to cast Bob Gagnon and me in a bad light. Facts and testimony contained in the report that are contrary to the investigator's conclusions were either not taken into account or were blatantly disregarded. I was shocked that the district leadership would go to such great lengths and be given so much leeway to target and marginalize employees instead of focusing on education, until I saw it happening to others and to me. So much time, effort, and resources are being wasted on personal and political agendas instead of education and student achievement. This is a very sad reality that our community should be deeply concerned about. This past May, I received the Manatee High School Outstanding Alumnus Award and was honored to speak at graduation. 3 days later, I received a certified letter from the district leadership informing me that I was not being recommended for reappointment to my job as business manager. Later, a couple weeks later, I was offered a job to be employed as a teacher, but the district has yet to take this before the school board for approval. As of now, since June 30th, I am currently unemployed after being non-renewed while on medical leave. I have dedicated 29 years to Manatee High School as a teacher, head football coach, business manager, and athletic director. I'm proud of my tenure at MHS and wanted to continue as head football coach. My doctors advised me that being the head football coach, combined with the continued stress, anxiety, and sleepless nights brought on by district leadership's threats on my job, pressure and intimidation to retire, false allegations in an administrative complaint, and attempts to defame me in the media would be putting my health at risk. I chose to heed my doctor's advice and take a year off from coaching football. In June, I informed the Manatee High School principal, who has been there a total of 2 years, and the new AD, who's been there a total of 6 months, that I wanted to take a medical leave from being head football coach.